There, Sagittarius. This is your May 2019 channeled message from Spirit, as well as your tarot horoscope for the month of May. Let's just jump straight in, shall we? Sagittarius, much movement in your heart area, your heart chakra, expanding, growing, ever evolving. There's a passion lighting within you, Sagittarius. The passion is forming. Just as an athlete has to train for the race day, you can't jump to the race day. There's just the amount of time. You're halfway through your training, Sagittarius. Continue to let the energy expand. Continue to let the energy build. Continue to let the passion fire. And be in a place of play. Be in a place of trial and error. Be in a place of experimentation, of exploration. Well, if I were to do it this way, what would it look like? If I were to do it this way, what would it look like? If I were to do it this way, what would it look like? It's kind of like review all of your options so that in a few days, for some of you, in a few weeks, when the passion turns to full on, oh my God, this is what I want to do, you're fully prepped, you're fully trained, you know how to execute. Maybe it's build out that package, build out that club, build out that service, build out that product. Try the samples. For example, Kelly right now she's drawn some art, she has the digital print of it. She's ordering sample products, a blanket, cases, canvas. She wants to see them before she begins selling. And in doing so, now she feels confident to launch it. She found she loved the canvas prints. She loved the cell phone cases. She wasn't thrilled with the blanket. We're working with her to bring it into alignment because we do think that many of you would like it. But for her, when she looked at it, it didn't meet her expectations. So now when she launches, she knows to leave that off for now, so she launches and moves forward with full confidence. Apply this to your specific situation, Sagittarius, but right now it's the time of it's not even laying down the groundwork, because you have the basics already done, but it's, if I were to do it, what would it look like with this option? What would option 2 look like? What would option 3 look like? Do the build out, order the samples, interview people. Type up your resume for one job, type up your resume for another job, just to begin getting in the feel of it, knowing that in 2-3 days, 2-3 weeks time, you'll get that inspired idea and you'll have already done most of the work, so you can just kind of hit submit. So keep going, Sagittarius. Keep going. Don't rush to the finish line. Keep training, keep exploring. Within that, we invite Kelly to pull 2 cards for you guys, then her custom spread. All right, guys, and stick around to the very end because I have a new membership club with 2 different levels for those of you who just want to keep expanding in a positive direction in life. I have that launching very, very soon, so stick around to the end to hear all about it. Okay, but the 2 cards, so 6 of air and the 2 of fire. Yes, this is definitely letting you know that the struggle is over, the worst is behind you, because this is kind of like the victory card. It's not really victory, it's more like, let's use the analogy of someone losing weight. Let's just say they're 500 pounds. Sometimes that first 2 weeks of getting out there and walking a quarter of a mile, half a mile every day is going to hurt, is going to require a lot of effort. It's going to be a lot, okay? But right when they hit the 2-week, 3-week mark, their ankles don't hurt as much, their knees don't hurt as much. This card, you've done a lot of great legwork to get where you're at. Know that it's going to get smoother and easier, and you also got it followed by the 2 of fire, which is the beginning of a passionate pursuit. So you guys are definitely on the right track with what it is you're doing, with what it is you're very likely in the gestation phase of it. You're very likely in the contemplating. If you're a startup company, you're looking for, well, what kind of founders would I want with me? What type of investors would I want? So it's kind of like you've built your beta product, you've built your prototype. You got the first couple people testing it. That's the hardest part. Now you're gonna start getting help. It's gonna start flowing. It's gonna be smoother. So you guys are on the right track, Sagittarius. Okay, so for those of you who are new to me, the normal spread that I do is I get you your soul level lesson this month, your human level lesson. We take a little look into past, present, future. I also like to look at business, money, and I also like to look at love. And then I, of course, go into spiritual growth as well. So it looks like, wow, okay, so, wow, this is actually, so your soul level lesson it's just essentially don't give up on yourself. If I could sum it up with the combo of all the cards coming up, I think a lot of you are working on business and money this month. You got some serious cards over there. That's why. Okay, so your soul is kind of yearning to be fair, yearning to, it's kind of like that moment where you're fair to yourself. You're fair to make sure that you get your equal proportions, that the work that you put in is acknowledged and appreciated. You're definitely like, your soul is like, make sure that you get your fair dues. And it's giving yourself that second chance, giving yourself that chance to reinvent yourself, giving yourself that chance to see yourself in a new light. So some of you might be doing something like starting a new business, applying for a huge promotion that you never thought you would ever like be qualified for, ever feel confident in. It's that experience where you've been afraid of doing something for such a long time, and then all of a sudden one day you're like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. That's probably my spirit's message was, you don't have to do it yet, because like you also got the Knight of Fire reversed. Okay, so your soul is yearning to give yourself a second chance. Don't give up on your dreams, okay? The human side of you is you're learning how to have fun with it. And I know that that might sound weird for some people. It's like, it's your passion. Why wouldn't it be fun? But a lot of times what can happen is, guys, your passion, your life mission, your world service is actually the thing that is easiest for you. Easiest for you and brings you the most enjoyment. So many people have a money story, though, a belief system that in order to earn money, you have to work. Doing something that's easy for you, people dismiss it and go, no, that's not work. So it's not giving up on your dreams, giving yourself that chance to take that step that you want to do. Maybe you're the mom that never went to school, you had children right away. So it's like, don't give up on your dream of getting a college education. Don't give up on your dream on becoming an artist. Don't start that company. Go for that fundraising. Because your human level is learning how to have fun doing that. And I can completely relate. You know, I used to meditate every day, speak to my spirit guides every day. I just did it for the fun of it. Once I started doing it as a business, I just had this like mindset shift of, oh, this is serious now. I got to do work. And I got so serious. It became so unfun for me. It took me a good 6, 7, 8 months to realize, wait, all of this is fun for me. All of this is positively impacting others. It's positively impacting me. Everyone loves it. It's learning to have fun with your passion, what you love doing, and monetize it. Because why this is coming up right now, that looks like there's been a delay in action, and it is something you're passionate about. The fire suit is definitely something that you feel passionate about, you feel inspired about. There's a delay in the action, and the delay is essentially bringing it all the way into alignment, getting all the energy right, recognizing that you can make money for doing something that you love. You can love going back to school. You don't have to, whatever it is you're thinking of doing, you don't have to view it as work. You don't have to view it as drudgery. You don't have to view it as, ugh, I have to do this. It's, how can you do this? Whatever it is you want to do, how can you do it in a more fun way? Once you figure that out, bada bing, bada boom, it will start taking off. You heard Spirit's message. Yeah, because it looks like in the past you got the Two of Air. You're at a stalemate. You're at a indecision. You're at a, well, should I not? You've definitely been like heavily thinking about that. And in the current moment, you're definitely being encouraged to be the Nine of Fire, to be the, don't give up on you're on the right track. Don't give up. This is the second time that's come up. In the present moment, it's like you're kind of starting to feel the passion a little bit more and keep going. It just looks like going in the future that it's not going to be that kind of like overnight success, because there's a little part of you that's going to go into, well, it's not fair. Why does so-and-so have it so easy? Why do they have it and I don't? And so what happens when you get jealous, it's essentially the jealous vibration from a lot of attraction followers. What's happening at an energetic level there, You think that because they have it, you can't have it, that them having it blocks you from having it. You got to view it as their sign that it's possible. Universe, I now know it's possible. Bring that to me. I'm on the journey to get that now. Now that I know it's possible, because I know that once I believe it, once I think it, it's possible. But now I have physical, tangible proof that another human has it. I now want it. So you're gonna have to you're clearing this energy up this month, guys. You might want to join my High Vibe Club, guys. You are cleaning this energy up so that you will be able to take action in the future. Yeah. Okay, for your business, I would be very, comment below, guys. Give me some comments on this, Sagittarius. I'd be very surprised if a lot of this didn't have to do with work. Because in your work business, for my business owners, you got 3 major arcana cards. Okay, but you got the Chariot upright, you got the Ego upright, and you got the Release reversed. So it's you got to take action, but it's not action to get a result. You got to be willing to take action. This is definitely, I would definitely say, don't launch your product, don't launch your service right now. I mean, this is only backing up what Spirit said. I would say don't launch it, but get ready. If we were to launch by Mother's Day, this is what it would look like. If we were to launch by June 1st, this is what it would look like. Here's option A, here's option B. If we were to do a membership program, here's what the premium level, here's what the normal level would look like. So it's time to take action in the terms of starting to put your ideas into prototype, your ideas into a little bit of action. It's not time to launch it yet, because it looks like what's happening for the business owners are people who are applying for pay raises, promotions. It looks like your ego, that there's a belief system that you are completely rewriting to be able to take the action. And so to get the Death card reversed right here, it kind of means you're going to have to become a new person to be able to take the actual physical action to launch it, to submit the resume, to go on the interview. And a human level example that I could give you for that is, because this was what I was so good at, I was doing this for free for so many people. I was working my 40, 60 hours at a job because working money means you got to work for it, and you got to be exhausted by the end of the day to prove that you earned it, And then I would go home and just help people out. This was a gift. Who am I to charge for it? Who am I to demand money for it or anything like that? And I actually used to have a hard time charging $20 for a private one-on-one with me. I felt so guilty. I felt so shameful. So it was the time to take action, to begin telling people, hey, I do this for a service. Would you like a tarot read? Would you like an angel read? Would you like a spirit guide channeled session? Would you like a mediumship? It was the time to begin telling people, new people that I meet, that I do it as a service. But I had a belief system that I had to rewrite, and I had to let the old me die, if you will. I had to let the old me see it in a whole new situation. That me charging for it was a good thing, because me charging for it allowed me to do more of it, which allowed me to help more people. So old me thought I was evil, I was guilty, I was shameful. I had to kind of look at that belief system that was holding me back and really evaluate it, so that I can let that old me die, let the old me let go, for me to view things in a new way. Because guys, if I didn't go through that shift, I wouldn't be making these videos still now, 2.5, however long I've been doing it now, 2.5 years later now. You're going to have to kind of become a new person to get the business result, to get the money result that you want. And for those of you who aren't business owners, like that example I gave you, another personal shift I went through is I used to be, for those of you in America, I used to be very liberal, very liberal. I went to UC Berkeley, the #1 public university, the liberal hotbed, in forming a business. And I would pay for coaches, I would pay for courses to learn how to do this. I shared my knowledge for free with 50 people. And I was meeting with all of them once a week to, here's the latest that I learned, go implement. 3 months later, after giving away all this time every week, 2 of the 50 people would take action, and they weren't keeping up with me. I was like, wait a second, I'm spending that, like, I'm not here to just inform. Because the more time I spent with them, the less time I had for clients, people who actually wanted shifts, the less time I had to sleep, the less time I had to like breathe. So you have to become that, I had to become that person that didn't share as much as my knowledge so that I actually had time to build out courses, time to make these videos, time to just like for me to sleep and to enjoy my life. So for those of you who are going for like a promotion, if you were an employee, you might have a thought of, if I'm ever a manager, I would never do that to an employee. And now that you're a manager, you're like, wait a second, what did you do? How did you spend your time? I need more accountability. What did you get done? Like sometimes you're likely going to have to become that person that you never thought you would be. And guys, so this is like mirror work. It's kind of like shadow work. If you want to get a little spiritual, a little woo-woo on it. If there is ever someone that you completely hate or detest or think, I would never do XYZ, or if there's someone that you're putting on a pedestal, they are representing something within you that's ready to come out. If you hate them, if you think, I could never do XYZ, that's a part of you that you're completely repressing and not allowing yourself to experience. So when you meet those people, what is it that you hate about them? That's the part of you that you need to learn how to express in a healthy way. If there's ever someone you put on a pedestal, there's actually what is that trait that they have? Because that's something that you don't think you could ever have. So you gotta like be willing to do some shadow work here, guys. Okay, so I think I gave you enough information to help with that. If not, comment below and I'll try to help out as much as I can, or you can join my membership. One level does come with a live call every month. Okay, so let's take a look at your love. Oh, interesting. Okay, so some of you are definitely gonna get some flirtation, an invitation, a new start. It looks like it's not going to be one of those things where it starts happily ever after. You know, it's just, we met, we saw each other, and it was good to go from there. It looks like it's going to be kind of like a false start. It looks like it's going to be, there's like a new honey bunny will come in, but it's just not going to get off the ground. But check, whoever it is you're going to meet this month, guys, there is potential with the person. It's just not going to be one of those you meet them and then the rest is all history. It's like you meet them, it's not going to get off the ground, but you got the Knight of Earth. When this knight comes up in love, he is slow moving. He is slow moving. She is slow moving. It could be maybe you're like dating a doctor who's in residency and they just don't have that much time. You can only go on a date like once every 2 weeks. Slow moving relationship, but it has potential. There's a good energy match between the two of you. It's just you're not going to like the pace at which it goes. So whoever it is that maybe you're the one starting it, if you're the one starting it and you're the one that's busy, communicate with them a lot. Like, no, I definitely want to see where this could go, but here's my schedule. Here's what my day-to-day is like. So be transparent with your schedule. If you're the one on the other side, you're going to kind of have to like, you know, the whole do you cliche saying, you're going to have to make sure you do things that make you happy. You're really going to have to focus a lot on, I'd like to spend more time with them, and that's okay. I would like to, but I'm going to go do these other pursuits, these other hobbies, these other friends. So it's going to be, there's potential to definitely meet someone new for you. It's not going to like take off and fly right away. It's going to be very slow moving for you guys. And for those of you who are in a relationship, this spread would essentially be, don't expect anything new out of your honey bunny, but know that there's a strong basis of love there, and it's kind of like just keep things steady and consistent for now. It could be like maybe your honey bunny's working on a big project right now, and they just don't have as much time. They might just have to like come home and sleep, and maybe for that week you're the one making all the dinners. It could be kind of a situation like that. But know that there's a basis of love. They do love you. They just don't fully have the time right now to like necessarily plan a trip with you, to take that next step with you. It's kind of like maybe you guys got proposed and engaged, but now you're not going to be able to like start planning it yet for whatever reason. Maybe you got to save money. Maybe he just, I don't know, took a job overseas for a month. So there's great potential. It's not going to go as quickly as you'd like. Okay, let's take a look at your spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. It looks like you're struggling a little bit in the spiritual growth. It's kind of like, honestly, for this spread, you got the Six of Fire reversed, you got the Magician upright, 10 of Water reversed. So You definitely don't like the pace and the speed that this is going at. But guys, I have a free meditation. It's on my website. Go to my website, click on the freebies tab, and it's right there on my website. You could live stream it. I think you could even download it too. I think my team got it set up so you could download it. If you guys want a boost in helping to meet your spirit guides, go to my website, kellylunt.com. And there, I think it's literally called free stuff. There's something titled free. Go to that tab. It's on there. Um, because there's a little discontentment. You're not feeling victorious. You're not feeling like you're getting the hang of it. It's kind of like it could be that place of confusion. Was this from spirit or was this my own thinking? Was this from spirit or is this my own desire? Kind of like a little bit of self-doubt in there, and you're just overall like not happy with the growth, but you got the Magician upright. So that means that there is potential there. So I would encourage you guys to definitely go check out that meditation on my website. It's free. It's right on my website. Dear God, go do it. It's a lot of people meet their spirit guide the first time after doing it. I would also take the pressure off. It's a relationship. When you first meet a human, you have to call, you have to give them your phone number, you have to call, you have to build the relationship, you have to build rapport, you have to build trust. The same thing is true with spirit guides. And you could ask them for signs. Hey, if I'm really supposed to do that, give me a sign. Oh, this is the funniest thing ever, guys. I got advice to take a huge step in my career, and I was like, that's a huge leap. I need affirmation. I need a sign that it's the time to take the step. And it's so funny. There's Ace of Pentacles on YouTube too. I love her readings. And I went to hers, and the Capricorn was literally titled, Capricorn, it's time to take the next step. I was like, all right, that's really good, spirit. Really good, but maybe that was coincidence. That's kind of like these cards, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of, are you sure? I'm frustrated that I just don't like hear it and take action on it. And I was like, I need another sign. So sure enough, her next week was Capricorn, like this, you're on, like, take the idea, take the action. And I got another sign too. Like an old friend called me and, Kelly, I don't know why, but I'm really getting prompted to tell you that it's time for you to start a new path. Do you know what that means? So you can ask your spirit guides for affirmation. You could say, hey, I need a sign. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Because if it is what you're supposed to do, you will get a sign. You will get an angel number. You will get people calling you out of the blue. And another thing, there was a book I wanted to read by T.L. Swan, and like spirit kind of guided me to this website. I looked at it, I was like, who is this lady? And I got a good feeling with the book. I was like, I don't know if I really want to read another book that's like deep inner work. If you want me to read this book, spirit, I need a sign. I need a big sign, a sign that I can't ignore. They had a 70-year-old woman call me. Kelly, I just read this book. Oh my God, you need to buy it and read it. Like you cannot not read this book. And I just thought to myself, if they got a 70-year-old woman to buy and read the book herself and then call me a couple days later saying I have to buy this book, they're doing a pretty darn good job. I'm going to buy the book. Confirmation affirmation is huge in spiritual work. Start implementing that, guys. Okay, let me see. Is there any advice that you have for Sagittarius this month? Yeah, no, this month is really all about you bringing like your emotions into balance. It's really about that first message they said. Um, it's not quite the time to take the final action yet. It's the time to get prepared to take the final action because you got the Queen of Air reversed, you got the Six of Earth reversed, and you got the Balance card reversed. So this is the card when it's upright, work-life balance. So you're just not feeling fully balanced yet. This is the Major Arcana card of emotional balance. So right now there's just an overall feeling of like out of sorts. But guys, oftentimes when you do kind of take a scary leap of faith, a quantum leap, a new action that you've never taken, like it's not, confidence is not this steadfast feeling of, I'm going to do this thing I've never done. It's going to turn out great. Confidence is owning the part of you that thinks it's going to turn out great, the part of you that doesn't. You want to go, yeah, you know what? I want to do this and I feel afraid. Let's see how it turns out. So it's never feel the fear and just do it, because then only half of you is moving forward. And that's like you're disconnected, vibrational dissonance. You have an internal split. That's when you tend to feel bad. It's own where you're at. I am nervous about this. I don't feel good about this, and I'd like to feel better. Let's go ahead. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Bada bing, bada boom. Energies in alignment. That's this whole month for you guys. I mean, they said it to you like 3 or 4 times now. So for those of you who are still watching to hear about the High Vibe Club, it is my membership program with the official launch in June. But I'm going to do a little bit of a early bird launch this month. It's going to be fun. So this is for people who you want to do that inner work. You kind of want to soul search. You want to understand more of you. You want help rewriting those belief systems, the belief system that's like kind of holding you back from taking that start, that belief system that's keeping you with no dates, that belief system that's keeping you at charging a super rate, a low rate. If you need help rewriting belief systems, if you need help doing the inner work so that you can kind of become the new person that just experiences a new reality that you did not think was possible for you, then this club is for you. And I have 2 tiers. I have the do-it-yourself. For the do-it-yourself gal, you get access. You're gonna get access to so many recordings that I have on every topic: love, divorce, when to break up with someone, starting a business, raising your rates. There's so much content in there, literally on every topic, guys. As well as you have an area where you could submit questions to me that will obviously be in a queue, so that every week I'm going to go in and make a new video based on your questions and make a new video. So you're going to get fresh new content based on your guys' questions. You're going to get fresh new content from other clients I'm working with, and I'll put them in there. So it's going to be exclusive. You're going to get obviously all the content on my YouTube channel, but exclusive content just for you guys as well. And there's also going to be, if you sign up for the premium level, you're going to get a live synchronization workshop every month. The people who sign up the do-yourself level, you're going to get access to that call recording. But if you want to be on the live call and ask Spirit directly what your question is, you're going to want to join at that level. And so what I'm doing, I'm going to do a soft launch in May because I don't have all of the content added into the program yet. For anyone who joins this month, if you join at the premium level, it's going to be $99 in June. If you join now, the first month is only $1. $1 for the first synchronization workshop. It's going to be May 25th, I believe at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to be on the first phone call, it's only $1. If you sign up for the next one, the price will be $12.99 per month. I'm going to give you guys access to the first call too. Actually, I'm going to give everyone access to the first call this month, and I'm going to be uploading like massive amounts of content so that on the hard launch in June, it's already up. And for the first 50 people who sign up, I'm going to be giving away 50 to the first 50 people. I am giving away my $300 6 weeks to master manifesting. 6 weeks to master law of attraction, manifesting anything and everything you want. 5 steps to manifesting anything and everything that you want. People have gone from no dates to living with their Italian stallion. They have gone from no clients to their first 3 clients in business. They have gone from a house that they've been trying to sell for 5 years to sold. They have gone from poor credit to getting the finances to buy their dream home. So if you guys want access to that $300 gift, make sure you're part of the 50 that sign up. For now, I'm going to put a link in the comments for you to sign up to get the announcement when the soft launch is, so that you can be part of the fun and the excitement, guys. So I look forward to seeing whoever joins in there. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.